Hey folks, welcome back to Let's Play Luscious Sweet Durians. I'm your host CPC Gamer, and I've been wanting to do that LSD mnemonic thing for quite some time now, but I missed the mark because this is like episode 58. Similar vein, I wanted to do the "Isn't this where we came in" gag from the wall, but I forgot about it in episode 1, so you know, here we are. Look out for that joke in an upcoming series, I guess. But for now, I'm going to stop spoiling things I probably won't end up doing, and I'm going to explore the monument park. And I will tell you what, this game has spoiled me by glitching that one time, because now I just wanted to keep doing it over and over again. Right now. On camera, so everybody can see it. Okay, guess not. I'm going to go and link with the Great Westminster Clock. Ooh, and it's green. Awesome. Oh, and there's your education for the day, everybody. Big Ben is only the name of the bell. The Great Westminster Clock is the name of the mechanism. And Elizabeth Tower is the actual structure. And now you know. And now you can go back to completely ignoring that and referring to the entire structure as Big Ben. Philistine. What about Philistine as a term for a stupid person? I know why a barbarian means what it means, and it's a secretly racist term. Like, it originally meant anybody who does not speak ancient Greek. Like, the ancient Greeks thought that anybody who didn't speak their language was just saying blah 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 blah, like that. And so they came to be known as barbarians, and it just kind of stuck around, I guess. I love how these videos very quickly turn into my version of shower thoughts. Like, I also wonder how many times I've been in the background of other people's photos. And I wonder if I've ever shown up as an extra in somebody else's dream. A stranger. I mean, not just somebody I pass on the street. Not like my family, the obvious ones. And that is something that I've been thinking about lately. It's really bizarre to me to think that, like, I see hundreds of people every day. I walk past them, I serve them on the tills, I stand behind them at the supermarket. They are nothing and nobody to me, because I'm off living my own life. On the flip side... Oh, by the way, I thought there was a rotating JPEG. On the flip side, the people around me are living their life and going on their journey, and I'm every bit as insignificant to them as they are to me. And it's really weird to think about it, and it's also exceptionally weird now that I come to describe it, because there are few ways for me to accurately describe it without sounding like I am completely high. I mean, fitting, given the nature of the game I'm playing, doesn't really make for good commentary. Although with that said, my sister and I giggling to ourselves apparently makes for good commentary, so... Hey, who even knows? And speaking of sounding high, I'm pretty sure there's meant to be a collection of dancing mushrooms somewhere around here. Way to turn the topic serious again, CPC Gamer. You are a real state trooper. But yeah, it's either meant to be mushrooms or a giant pair of floating lips, like from the Rocky Horror Picture Show. Or neither. Neither also works. I'm probably on entirely the wrong corner for either of those things, and they're just random spawns, and they're so random I don't even know where I'm meant to be looking. Yeah, I love how the clouds look like dancing dinosaurs in this setup. It's very rare you see one of them moving, forget all of them. So hey, let's get a better look, why not? Oh. Because I'm going to link, is why we're not going to get a better look at that, so that's... wonderful. A lot of green in this dream. I wonder if that equates to anything. Now, the wiki says yes, but I wouldn't know, because I haven't really noticed any connection. I mean, the first green link, it took me to Happy Town, and then the second one took me here, which is the polar opposite in terms of tone and theme. I don't know. I will say this, though. I've always appreciated how the floor of the Violence District doesn't obviously tile. It always bugs me in video games where you can see tiling in the floor, because, like, we're meant to have outgrown that when games went polygonal, you know? Although I can see I'm going to have to correct myself, because having said that, here's a warehouse shed with an obviously tiled floor. Whoa. Wait, what? These are some of the ruh sounds that I'm making today. What on earth are you, guy? Oh, I get it! I talked a bit about how the big ghost in the other warehouse is meant to be crawling towards you, but it... How can it, because it doesn't move? It looks like this guy is crawling towards me. Nice. And I wonder... Yeah, check it out, the little guy actually does have tracking AI. That is... super adorable. Why is my controller working? You guys hear this? That is the sound of me trying to get my controls to respond. Aim? This can't be a hardware fault, can it? Oh! There we go, okay. Okay, I'm curious. Was that you? It was a hell of a time for my controller to just die, if that's what that was. So I'm gonna try that again. Awkwardly getting stuck and not moving makes for really exciting videos. Well, I guess not. Maybe it was just a fluke. Well, now I'm wondering if I can drag this guy out of the warehouse and around the Violence District. I'm going to say no, I can't, but let's give it a try. Okay, you still there, fella? No. Right. Aha! I see. So that's why this place always looks empty from first glance. It's a clever way of stopping various models interacting with things in ways they shouldn't. Although... Hello again. Are you again, or are you also? By which I mean, has the first ghost moved, or has a second one spawned? A second one has spawned! Oh, that's pretty cool. He says. I mean, they don't seem to do anything, but it's pretty cool that they've even shown up. It looks creepy the way that they're moving towards you. It's like one of those things where... I've said before how some of the scariest monsters are ones that you can't reason with. Like the Daleks. They just hate you, and there's nothing you can do to change that. But even creepier, a subset of creep, is the enemy that you cannot reason with because they are attacking you out of instinct and nothing else. Okay, good case in point. The floating face in Fatal Frame 1. It is a ghost that is so old, it's forgotten who it once was and what it used to look like. All it knows is that the mansion is full of hateful people that must be driven away, and so it goes after anyone who enters, regardless of their intent. Or, if you want to take a more well-known example, Michael Myers from the Halloween movies. Or The Shape, as he is sometimes called. They never actually explain why he goes around killing people, nor why he has superhuman strength. He's just a monster. You're looking pretty funky there, chalk outline. Well done. And you know, I like how I automatically assume how those ghosts are being malicious and attacking me out of instinct. Because they could be the ghosts of murdered civilians, and they're instinctively crawling towards me because their last memory is searching for a civilian to help them, and that's what they think I am. And see, this is why I need to get into some kind of paranormal investigation racket. I just make up whatever I want, and folks pay me to because it's true. Why wouldn't they? Are you a paranormal professor investigation guy? No. So shut up, because I am. Also, pay me money. This Geiger counter wasn't cheap. Oh, and it's locked my controls again. Do you do anything if you run into me? Because I know the other guy locked my controls just now, but what if you walk into me? Maybe I'll start sliding backwards like the lions in the overworld? Oh! Okay. I sure hope that, 2 frames of jiggling remained intact when my dazzles captured it. And that it remains in place for YouTube. Sure hope my controls come back sometime soon. Oh! Okay, there we go. Time to get out of here and stop poking those little things. Which I choose to call... I don't know. I can come up with good names for people and places. I can name devices. But things always elude me. If ever I come up with a name for some fictional race or whatever, they always sound, to my ear, like something dumb and schlocky and sci-fi. Which it very often is, I will grant you, but I at least try to make it sound good. It doesn't work, necessarily, and I'm having trouble thinking of a fictional race that I came up with a name for, but trust me, I'm not very good at this. Oh, what's that? Oh, that's a road joining out into the harbour. I want to say I've been surprised by that before, somehow. I have a vague knowledge of several topics that I've touched on, but I can't remember all of them. I have approximate knowledge of many things, but the layout of the map is not one of them. Seriously embarrassing how I keep getting caught on the edges after so long. After how long I've been playing this stupid thing. Oh, still, we're back in the violence district, so I can... I don't know. You gotta do something, right? You can't just stand there. Seriously, you can't just stand there. I tried it once. Began a dream at the bottom of the pagoda and stubbornly refused to move for 10 minutes. I just put the controller down, went to get a sandwich, and when I came back, I was still there. Oh, hey, new square. Could have sworn I've already got that one like a million times already, but apparently not. Maybe I did an advantage since I collected it. The game does kind of like to do that. Aha! Music! Right. So, I once tried moving, no, not moving, to end a dream without altering the RNG at all. Best I can tell, it's a case of how many footsteps you take, rather than how long you remain in the dream. Or maybe you need to take at least one step to get the whole thing going, then let the timer run out. I don't know. Speaking of running out, I'm gonna run out of the way of Godzilla-ox! And that was almost a pun! Oh. Hey, lady on the balcony. Are you... Whoa! Did I just fall through the floor? That's a new one. Today is throwing out all kinds of new junk. Speaking of which, I'm going to go explore those warehouses to see what's up. Oh, hello, gunman. I'm not going to see you, because you will shoot me, and it will hurt. Or will it? I don't know. Usually, whenever I dream, I just remember what happened, and I don't remember how it felt, necessarily. And game, you are not doing yourself any favours right about now. I tell the nice young ladies and gentlemen that you're showing off new and exciting content, and for what? Nothing. Nothing, that's what. Nothing? Yes, nothing. You're not going to spawn those little ghost dealies. Again, I'm reminded of the Rotten Trolls, a group of characters so called because they were an unattended side effect of a magical spell. And the caster saw them and said, "Those rotten trolls have messed it all up." It's a pretty good show, and one that got me into absurdist humour from a very young age. It's probably on YouTube, if you want to go and find it based on my insane ramblings. And you know, I think I'm going to go check on the lighthouse. I know I'm afraid of having the audio spike, because they didn't think to turn it down in production. Like, they didn't know their future history of Let's Playing, I guess. But, you know what? It's not all that bad. It blows my head off, ringing through these headphones, but I'll just drop it in post or something. If I remember to do it. Which I very often do, which is weird. I mean, I can't tell you what I did in the last episode, which I just played. But I'll remember to turn the game audio down for... That is a nice vista. I hope that's the thumbnail option for this video, because that is beautiful. There is just something about forlorn and abandoned structures out to sea that is equal parts beautiful and terrifying. I mean, I know I've mentioned the Herne Bay Pier before. That is a really good example. Oh wait, have I mentioned it before? I don't know. Let's do it now. Herne Bay Pier is a pier in the south of England that's about half a mile out to sea. The central part has been completely destroyed, so there's just this ruined pavilion out in the middle of the sea. And it is double plus spooky when it's foggy and it looks like there's this huge sort of monolith looming over everybody. Pretty great. Okay, let's go check out the second lookout point. I was kind of hoping I'd see the plane or something, but I guess not. Alright, let's head out. See what else we can see in this crazy world. I can't say I recognize the music. Oh hey, it's the rooftop! Is this the first time I've linked here? I think it is. Nice. You do something, astronaut Dan? I guess you don't. Well, that's okay. Not all of us can do things all the time. Because some of us are running away from you. I don't want to be accosted by creepy man in creepy trench coat. Although I did notice there was no footstep sound on the little platform there. I guess they never anticipated people would walk on it, so on the one hand I... Okay. Are you just floating now? Like, have two bizarre game mechanics mashed together to create something ludicrous. They have! I love it when that happens! It reminds me of something I was literally just about to say. I like it when I find stuff the game developers hadn't considered, but I feel kind of let down when it's something really, really basic. You gonna do anything? No. Okay. So, good example, there's this one mission in GoldenEye 64 where you have to wait for a helicopter to come and pick you up. But if you just turn around from where you start the level, you can just see it outside the skybox, just chilling. Just waiting for you to raise the summoning flag at the end of the level. Alrighty, hey! How's it going, guy? What is the good word? Oh hey, I just noticed the corpse twitches when it's kicked. That's a really creepy attention to detail game, and not one that I expected from one that appears to be as low budget as this one. I think there's a car coming, though. Whoa! Yeah. There it goes. I'm surprised it didn't make me link. It seems like the kind of thing this game would do. Plunge me into the violence district, only to pull me out again. It's like video game ducking. Except it doesn't end up with me being a witch. Can you have male witches? Somebody once told me you can, but she was one of those I'm 16, I just discovered Wicca, so I'm a witch and I'll curse you for disagreeing types. You know the one. And there was nothing more sad than going to college with her and watching her punk rock screw the man I don't follow your rules facade crumble as soon as she got her first job rejection letter. Although, right, in retrospect, turning up to a job interview in a Driller Killer t-shirt, probably not the best idea. But this is how we learn, you know, by watching other people fail in hilarious ways, because I'm a good person like that. So hey everybody, I'm CPC Gamer, and it's Storage Hunters right about now. I should start not even saying words, because apparently that's crazy popular. Now see, this is why I reckon there's very few people pay attention to these. I look at the stuff that's popular and stubbornly refuse to do it because it's dumb. Still, it's like I say to my dad when he's playing Mario Kart and he keeps finishing near the back of the squad. As long as you're having fun doing it. And I am having fun. And more so when the game is cooperating with me, but... you know, we can't have it all roads around now, can we? Though I gotta say, for some reason I... Wait, what? What? Dude, how long were you there? That's actually one of the scariest things. I hate when enemies know to wait behind doors. I've said it before and I'll say it again. That journalist from Fatal Frame 2 is scarier because she's not throwing herself at you every which way. Although, why am I in the machine room? I thought the gunner woke you up when he shot you. And I think I've said that before. Oh god, it's just endless recursion at this point. Isn't all recursion endless? That's kinda how it works. I don't know. Whatever. So I might as well spoil this. What is meant to happen here is you stare at the bell and it plays a video of falling Sakura. Trouble being, long-time viewers will know that this has never happened. Now, I personally have seen the video because I went through the disc with a media ripper and there it was. And it's pretty neat looking. I just really wish I could get it to trigger in my game. A lot of Ochre Skies in Happy Town today. Ochre Sky sounds like a good band name. Whoa! Hi! Big giant daisy. Are you here to copyright the band name Ochre Skies? Because I was actually starting to think it sounds more like one of the tracks from their awkward second album. Like the weird experimental piece that the drummer wrote? Why do I feel like my acid has just kicked in? I really hope you guys aren't going to keep spawning infinitely because that would be weird. And why are you turning to face me? I didn't know the plants even had turning mechanics. Okay, I sadly don't see anything else worth doing out here. Like, escaping, maybe, so I'm gonna link with you. And I don't know if I linked with one of the center ones, or if I got snagged on one of the ones to the side. I don't think it matters, because either way I ended up back here in Terror Town. I should have said Deathsville, because that was a CPC game and I could still keep my street cred. Or maybe not, because it wasn't very good. Like, in my Wizard's Lair review, I said that I don't know any other games released by Bubble Bus. The reason for that is their other game was Deathsville, which sucked out of control. Now me, I would have called it Killville. But, what do I know? I'm not a game programmer. I just design stuff that can't really go anywhere because I don't have any programming friends. And this is probably for the best, because I would be so relentlessly nitpicky that any of my game design projects just wouldn't go anywhere. And I'll be honest with you, I think that's kind of a shame, because my game ideas are pretty cool. According to me. But I would say that, because it's me. Like what, I'm going to say how dreadful all of my ideas are? Not like I've built an online persona out of that or anything. Whoa! Oh, come on now, game, that was bull honky. I tried to avoid that and you damn well know it. Ah, well. We can rebuild. By which I mean I'm going to go and jump down that pit to see if I can still score a downer. Or not? Weird. I do not understand you, game. And I doubt I ever will. well, join us next time for me playing this, and until next time, goodbye.